Hello, everyone. Tuesday, we talked about change and how we might continue in a Sabbath routine. How this shutdown has kind of caused us all to slow down a little bit, to take a pause, to take a look at the things that are important, most important to us. But today, we're going to touch on a little bit of the same. And I wanted to look at the reading from last Sunday, that super long reading that I did, the creation story. Now, this truly is a new beginning. And as a congregation, we are about to embark on a new beginning. So, a few things first about the creation story. One is that after each day, God saw that his creation was good. Not just functional, not just appropriate, not just another contribution to order. No, he saw that it was good. Think about something you've created, maybe a drawing or an art project or a recipe or maybe an event, a child, a family, etc. Do you or did you consider it good? You know, good is such a subjective view. Eliza's smudges on this piece of paper that came out to look like a giraffe, I thought was great. I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. But you know what? If I would have done the same, just little fingerprint smudges, you probably would have laughed at me. A story written by a first grader probably would not be good if it were written by a best-selling author. But you know, God's good is and always will be the best, perfection. And we might even replace it with that word perfect. In fact, God's creation was a place of perfection, that is, until sin came into the world. Now, pre-sin, before sin, I'm pretty sure that garden was awesome, amazing, full of wonder and intrigue, adventure. It was probably also a place of security. Post-sin, after the fall, the world outside the garden, that was probably a place of fear, uncertainty, oppression. You know, both were new beginnings for Adam and Eve. We're in the midst of a new beginning now ourselves, not only as Zion reopens, but also as a society, as the nation reopens. Things may eventually return to a more recognizable, a more normal state. Restaurants might be allowed full capacity, movie theaters might open, and you might finally be able to get that haircut again, Pastor Tim. But that doesn't mean that we will be in a world that was exactly the same as we were used to. In fact, those words, fear, uncertainty, oppression, they've definitely seasoned our experience over the last 13 weeks, and they will last for some time. But as a people of God, we cannot give up or stop spreading the good news. As a people of God, we have to follow Paul's words in Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Even if that good is subjective, remember our talk about motives on Tuesday? When we have the needs of other people at hand, when we do the will of the Father, and when we show love to others, we are doing good. So, in a time where evil seems to be flourishing, let's take Paul's words here and not grow weary in what God has called us to do. Let's not give up, because a harvest will come. We may never see it in our lifetime, but God has promised it. So as we start a new beginning at Zion, let's look at how we might encourage a world that is hurting. Let's look at how we, children of God, might be the hands and feet of Jesus. So this new beginning I'm talking about, I hope you know what it is, and I hope to see you, if you're comfortable coming out, to our parking lot service on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. And just a few things to remember if you do come, if you are able to come, please be respectful of other people's safety and their choices about that safety. We want to practice good social distancing. And please remember to be patient and loving as care for the flock. And we try to keep everyone as safe as possible. So if you're not ready to come out, that's fine. That's great, actually. We will still have our online opportunities as we have had for Sunday worship, as well as these daily devotions from myself and Pastor Tim. So we do hope to see you soon. We are praying for you nonetheless, and we want you to hang in there. All right, have a good weekend.